Hi there. Hey, this is Kristi Villani from My Quilting Loft. How are you? I hope that you're really enjoying the so long as much as I am. It's been so much fun. Now this tutorial is going to be really easy. So if you are looking for, if you're not doing the sew along with us, but you just want to learn how to start quilting, this block is totally for you. Like this is an easy quilt block. So yes, it's easy. You can do it. Not like this Arizona one was a little bit of a challenge, but you know what? And for those of you who have already made it and posted your pictures, you're doing awesome. Our last block, well, it's backwards and over. So yeah, that one over here. The Ohio Star was our last block. I love that block. I just want to make a bunch of that one and make some stuff with it, don't you? So in the comments below, tell me what's your favorite block that you've been doing so far. Maybe it is the Arizona block right here. Nope, wait, there it is. Maybe that is your favorite block so far. It's beautiful. It really is. Which one has been your favorite so far? Now, our next one, did I mention it's going to be easy? Like literally, if you are a brand spanking new quilter, this one is for you. If this is all you learn right now, and you just do this and you just learn to master this, this is you're gonna bring you down to the very basics of quilting. So enjoy this one. And you know what? And if you are learning, if you're brand new to quilting and this is going to be your first block, I'm so excited. Please tell me about that in the comments below. Because yeah, you're gonna love this one. Okay, because this one, the 9 patch, that's what it's called, 9 patch. And you know why it's called that? Because there's nine little pieces to it. Easy peasy, right? So this one actually is in the book. It's in our quick and easy block tool book right here. And it is block number 62 on page 74. So it's really easy. Now we're going to make 4 of them. We're going to make 9 inches. So are you ready to get started? Okay, so first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to select which fabrics you're using. And see, I'm looking at all of mine and I'm going, okay, my blue, I haven't used blue very much, so it's time. It's time to start using up some blue or I'm going to run out of all the other ones. I've got yellow in everybody, and I think I might keep it like that. I might just make sure I have enough of that yellow to put a little bit of yellow in all of them. And now you can do that if you want. You don't have to do that if you don't want. Just make sure that you have enough of the fabric that you have for your quilt on hand, because if you need to get more, now's the time to get it. Well, maybe it's still on hand. Maybe we can still get it for you. So make sure that you are planning ahead for that. So what I'm using is going to use this blue. Isn't that pretty? I love this. This is blue solid from Palette, and yellow also from Palette. They're Wyndham fabric, and I really like their solids. Their jewel tones are just yummy. They're so pretty. So this is what we're going to cut up and sew back together today. So let's switch cameras here and get started. All right. Okay, so first thing you're going to want to do is I've cut mine into fat quarters here, manageable size. And so let's see. So line those up nice and straight with each other. And see, now I'm going to fold them in half. Okay. And then let's see, I wonder if I can. Whoop, there we go. Now you can see it a little better. Okay, because now if you have a bigger mat, hopefully, than what I've got right here. So you don't have to do all this. But if you are limited on space, this is a good trick. So first we're going to cut your selvages off. Okay, and now when you're cutting your fabric and it's folded, one thing that you're really going to want to know is that use the line on your ruler on the folded side. The folded side, needs to line up. Now see if I line up exactly with the selvage edge, and then it's not exactly straight on the folded side, my fabric is going to be, it's going to be bent. You don't want that. So line your line straight up with the folded side, and you should be fine. Now you're going to cut some strips 3.5 inches wide. Now I've got the blue on, I've got 5 blue squares to my 4 yellow squares. And since you're going to make 4, you can go ahead and cut the strips that you're going to need to make all of your quilt blocks all at once. And then you're going to do some chain piecing. So you're going to need 1, 2, 3, there's 4. There you go, there's that. And my yellow is a little bit shorter, I can see underneath, but I'm not going to worry about it because I need more blue anyway. See, this yellow isn't quite big enough, so ditch that one. As I mentioned, Quilter Select rulers, they're absolutely the best. There's magic potion, little magic potion here on the back. It's not sticky, it's not grippy, it's not scratchy, it's smooth. But your fabric, like, see, look at that. Most rulers are like kind of like the top side of a ruler, where if you know, it'll move on you. But notice how just the same amount of pressure, that fabric just stays with it. Great rulers. We have them here in the shop. Okay, so are you following along so far? This is really easy. So now you're going to take, I'm going to take my blue, and I'm going to take my yellow, and I'm going to line them up just right, like this, making sure that they're lined up perfectly straight together. And then I'm going to just chain piece those, and just going to sew 1/4 inch. Now you're going to want to make sure that if you're brand new, pay attention to this. There's a 1/4 inch mark on your machine. You have it on your foot. I have this diagonal seam tape down here that I'm lining up with from down here. There's all kinds of things that you can do that will help you with your 1/4 inch. Your 1/4 inch seam is your most important thing in all of quilting. So get good at sewing a 1/4 inch seam. Okay, so now you've got your 2 strips sewn together. Finger press to the blue side. So that means if you're new, lay the blue on top of the yellow like that. Fold it back like that so that seam is laying down beneath there. That way the seam is all underneath the blue side. They always say you want to press to the dark side, and then just run your finger along it. So just give it a finger press. And just going to do that same thing with both of those. And you'll hear in quilting a lot of times they say, you know, you want to press to the dark side. And because if you press to the light side, then sometimes it might show through. Like on this fabric, I don't think it will show through. Okay, so now I'm going to take a blue and I'm going to sew it here to this one. And I'm going to take a yellow strip and sew it to this one. So I'm going to have a strip of yellow, blue, yellow, and a strip of blue, yellow, blue. So those. Now, if you're really, really new, make sure you know that you sew right sides together. Like You want the pretty sides to be together. So this is obviously the back side of that fabric, and this is the back side of that fabric. You want pretty sides and then together. Finger press this to the blue side. Finger press there. And then we're actually going to take and iron it. We're going to press it. We're not going to iron it. You know, there's a difference, right? Ironing, pressing is, now sometimes it's like this. Sometimes it might look like going back and forth, but that would not be a good idea. It's not a good thing to do. So, but you know, you kind of pick up your iron and you set it down. Now I do scoop it just a little bit because I want to make sure I don't have any ridge. I want this to be flat. I don't want any ridge. I don't want this to accidentally be like folded over like that at all. Okay, so you're following along so far? It's really easy, right? And now I have two identical strips. Well, not so identical, right? I have yellow, blue, and blue, yellow, blue. And then I'm going to lay these down and then I'm going to slice them up and sew them back together again. What you want to do is you want to lay these out nice and straight on top of each other here. Now, you know, because I'm going to do both of these at the same time. So you want to make sure that your seams are lined up and everything is straight. Okay. And then I'm going to square this off. And we'll have a little bit there that we throw away. And see right here, I've got my lines of my ruler here in on those seams. So I know that it's not straight. My lines of my ruler are parallel to my seam. Okay, and then since I'm cutting these 3.5 inches, one, and you just keep cutting all the way down as many times as you can get 3.5 inches in that. I think I've got one more here. Yes, awesome. Okay. So now we're just gonna go, okay, I need blue like this one, like that, and that. And that's our block. So easy. And see, I have enough to make two. I have to make one more here. No, I would need to make one more of this. See, that's why you needed to make more. And then I have another one to make my fourth block. So because I already have a couple done, let's see, I have that one and oh, I don't need to make a fourth because I already have it right here. There it is. Put down to one, you can get the idea. So, okay, so now we're gonna nest our seams together. So we're gonna interlock the seams. Whoa, can you see that okay? So you want, see the seams right here? You want those to be just right up against each other, and you can feel with your finger when they are interlocking or nesting. Really pretty easy. So now next is you're gonna wanna press that, and I'm going, there's more blue here than yellow, so I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna do it from this side so you can see. And flip it over so you can make sure. See here, my seams are not quite nested right there. And because I'm using solids, it's gonna show up a lot. Oh well, life goes on. And just like that. And if I wanted to put pins here, I could, but I don't. I like to set my seams. Yes. And that one's done. And because they're so easy, I got 2 of them done. Told you they were easy. Look at that. So easy, right? This is a 9 patch. Now, I want to talk to you about real quick about a couple things that you can learn about a 9 patch. So, okay, just put the camera back down here again. Okay, so this is a 9 patch done this way. Like, I have two colorways, but you know what? You could make all 9 of them different fabrics if you wanted to. Just sew 3.5-inch squares together, and that will make a 9-inch finished block. Now this block is going to measure 9.5 inches because it hasn't been sewn next to the other blocks yet. Or you could make this one a different color if you want. There's all kinds of things you could do with it. You could, you know, totally change it up. So it just whatever. I'm just going to stick with 2 colors, but you could do whatever you want. But so that's it. We're done. That was easy. So this is just called the 9 patch block. It is number, what number did I say it was? Why did I close my book? Number 62 on page 74 in our Quick and Easy Block Tool book. So that's it. All right. I hope you had fun. And you know what? I really hope that if you have a friend who is brand new to quilting and they want to learn how to sew, and maybe you can just share this video with them. Just say, hey, there's this video. It'll teach you how to make an easy block. And if you're making this 9 patch block, it is the basics. It is the absolute, you know, if you can do this, it kind of builds, all the other quilt blocks build on something as simple as this. So share it with a friend. Let your friends know, because you know you probably got friends and relatives and daughters and granddaughters or grandsons and you know, whoever who would love to learn how to quilt with you. And so yeah, so just teach them. Just share this video with them and let them know how to start with a very easy block, the 9 patch. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you remember to hit the like button and hit the little, you know, subscribe to My Quilting Loft on YouTube. And what's the other one? Oh, yeah, there's a little bell notification that if you click on that, it will send you a notification every time there is a new video posted. All right, guys, that's it for now. We'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye now.